Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Elder leaves Lauren speechless with single word and RJ tells Luna where he stands. In Forrester Manifestation's principal office, Finn and Steffi kiss. He tells her he got takeout from Il Giardino for supper. Steffi surmises he ran into Elder and he wouldn't allow it to go about Sheila. Finn gestures. Steffi says he really wants to quit spreading this garbage that Sheila is alive. Steffi Finn BNB. Steffi inquires as to whether Finn thinks he broke through to Elder. Finn says no. He can't relinquish the possibility that he saw 10 toes just before she was incinerated. Steffi is attempting to be comprehension of the association Finn needed to Sheila. It's simpler now that they don't need to stress over her any longer. Finn won't let the subtleties of her demise divert him, or Elder occupy him by the same token. His attention is on her and her bliss, and their children and their satisfaction. They express their adoration and embrace. Steffi Finn BNB. In the plan office, Zend and Poppy work to persuade RJ to pardon Luna. Zend says there's a lot of fault to go around, however not on Luna. RJ needn't bother with Zend instructing him. They go over the way that Zend betrayed him, deliberately, regardless of whether he thought she needed him. "You betrayed me," he hollers. Zend fights that she was in his bed saying she was glad to see him. RJ inquires, "Did you fail to remember that she was my better half?" "No. You knew precisely exact thing you were doing and who you were doing it to. Your cousin." Zend is heartbroken and trusts one day he'll pardon him. He'll get it on the off chance that he can't, on the grounds that he's right, it was a treachery. On my part, not on Luna's. You are so fortunate, RJ. Try not to blow this. Luna doesn't believe RJ should feel compelled. Poppy would rather not pressure him either, however if not for her mints this could never have occurred. RJ says she's right. He arranges Zend out so he can be distant from everyone else with Luna. Poppy drives Zend out. "How about we give them some time?" On the exit plan the entryway, Zend tells RJ he realizes his reality has been shaken, yet don't makes Luna extremely upset over something that wasn't even her issue. Luna RJ BNB. At the Forrester Manor, Eric tells Lauren she's ruining him with 2 excursions to LA in 1 month. Lauren expresses gratitude toward him for setting aside a few minutes for herself and lets him know he looks more grounded and better every time she sees him. Eric says the specialists let him know he's acquiring on 100% consistently. Lauren thinks they have a ton to celebrate, including not stressing over Sheila Carter any longer. More, BNB hits the nail on the head, in the incorrect way. Lauren lets Eric know that she visited Steffi when she was there last and told her she has nothing to feel remorseful about. Eric muses that it was her better half's introduction to the world mother. Lauren supposes assuming that Finn is grieving Sheila, he's the one in particular who is. Eric says there's another individual, Minister Sharp. Lauren finds it hard to truly make sense of somebody succumbing to Sheila. Eric reminds her he did. Lauren says he was conned and succumbed to a lovely medical caretaker. Minister, then again, went into it realizing without a doubt what she was able to do. Perhaps one day he'll be happy she passed on before she overturned as long as he can remember. They celebrate enduring Sheila Carter. Eric Lauren BNB. At Il Giardino, Elder does a web-based search, who is Sugar, however all he gets is photographs of treats. He takes a gander at a photograph of Sheila and says he saw her face. It was you, up to the point that it was no longer. He saw 10 toes and she might in any case be out there. I won't surrender, child. I guarantee. Elder is as yet taking a gander at Sheila on the PC when Lauren shows up and lets him know he should erase that and some other sign of her. Believe me. You are in an ideal situation without Sheila. Elder Lauren BNB. In the plan office, Luna inquires as to whether he'll at any point have the option to appear to be identical. She's not the legit lady she used to be. RJ requests that she stop. He needn't bother with Zend to tell her what her identity is. I know what your identity is. He comprehends that she didn't intend to undermine him, however it doesn't make it any less surprising or harmed any less. I don't have any idea where to go from here. RJ realizes that is not what she was trusting he'd say, yet he needs frankly. He wishes she had let him know just after it worked out. Luna trusts he knows the amount she laments that. Maintaining the mystery was in a real sense making her wiped out, however she needed to safeguard his relationship with his cousin. RJ couldn't care less about Zend. He thinks often about them and where they go from here. It would be significantly simpler in the event that he didn't adore her to such an extent. RJ is attempting to get a handle on this still, yet every time he takes a gander at her, he sees her in Zend's bed, in his arms. I really want time. Luna gets it. Simply realize that I love you. To such an extent. I generally will regardless of what you settle on. She contacts his arm however he winces away. Luna B&B. In the principal office, Finn tells Steffi he'll deal with all that at home and get the children to bed. Perhaps later they can open a container of wine. They canoodle until Finn gets a weird look all over. He reviews that Minister inquired as to whether portion of him wished Sheila was as yet alive. He thinks Elder is simply experiencing difficulty giving up. Steffi says she was there. She lived it. Not at all like Minister, she knows precisely very thing occurred. I was there, I had the blade in my grasp. I saw Sheila's face. I understand what I did. I shielded myself. There is no doubt as far as she can tell that Sheila Carter is dead. Steffi Finn B&B. At Il Giardino, Elder dreams, Lauren Fenmore in the tissue. He asks how things are in Genoa City. She says everybody's hurling a deep breath of help that Sheila is gone. She's commending and she's not saying sorry for it. Elder realizes their set of experiences was terrible. Lauren sneers, understating the obvious. She doesn't have any idea how or why he succumbed to Sheila, yet what she knows without a doubt is that his life is in an ideal situation without her in it. Elder inquires, imagine a scenario where Sheila's as yet alive? Lauren says that is ludicrous. Steffi cut her in the heart. She saw her. She recognized her, thus did he. For what reason does he have these accounts in his mind? Elder, what you had with her wasn't genuine, and you ought to be appreciative to the point that you never saw the beast that she was. On the off chance that you even knew a small portion of how she treated me, the times of torture. Sheila is gone. She is out of our lives, and I at absolutely no point ever need to hear her name in the future. She's leaving when Elder shouts, does the name Sugar make a difference to you? Lauren stops and turns. Sugar? Elder gestures, yes. What do you are familiar Sugar? I really want to be aware.